Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
Thundered whetstone, a slab of rock quarried from the southern continent. Its unparalleled hardness make it perfect for sharpening blades forged from all manner of metals, from bronze to adamantite. I wish I'd gotten that before I fought Atlas, for real. That would have been so useful.
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
Okay. See if it makes our shit better. Maybe we can go to like +3 on swords now or something?
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that.
Ah.
Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter.
Ah.
Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
Nice, he has ideas
I'm
for
sure
better
the curse breakers will be
swords.
delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age. And I'll still be here when you're long gone.
Damn.
Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one. August 2. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it.
Nice.
You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right? I will.
Quest complete. Blacksmith Blues 2. Some more renown. We're getting up there with the renown. Excalibur Design Draft. A diagram detailing the steps to forge a sword to rival that of the legendary king. Oh shit. Excalibur recipe unlocked. Well, let's see that real quick. Is it something we can craft right now, or do we gotta get some other materials for it?
What's that for you?
Excalibur, no, we can get it right now. It has like gives me 43 extra damage and stagger. Though modern day plays such as the Adventures of Sir Crandall have taken the embellishing of tale considerably, historians do agree that long ago the nations of Valisthea were, for a short time, united under a single king and his band of loyal knights. Whether or not it was indeed crowned upon drawing a sword from the stone is a matter still up for debate. I don't see why not.
Lost you a good while.
Drake Slayer's belt, we don't have that Electrum. Drake Slayer's bracelets, we do have the gelatinous mask, so go ahead and do that.
Right.
Alright, we're good. Can't do anything else, yeah, we're fine. Now we have a new blade for now, looks pretty dope. I think it looks better than Titan's blade for sure. I think Titan's the least cool looking blade out of all of the elemental ones.
You weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Yeah.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another, and our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
Ah. Well, I don't think Martha ever took hers, so we still have that one, though.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Cid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
Who's she talking about? I don't know who she's talking about.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stunts.
She asked him for permission. That makes me think like Jill or something, but I doubt it. I doubt it would be Jill.
Thanks to this lump, I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
This motherfucker probably didn't pay himself.
So you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass
God
back
his
to the
ass.
doors and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
For real, nah. This man has the fucking audacity, the chutzpah to fucking say that. There's no shot.
Yeah. Plenty of
Is that
times.
Cid's cup?
It was the only goblet Cid ever used.
Yeah.
Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Cid before he...
Couple years, maybe? 20 summers? 20 years? Holy shit.
I'll take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we sat up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat.
Oh, he got someone pregnant.
Promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day.
Oh,
There
shit.
was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who
Ah, the hushpa. The chutzpah. Whatever you call it.
I couldn't turn my back on him. Forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could.
For real.
Luckily, Cid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again.
Damn.
Threw away everything he had, all to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Damn. So he tried to save his son. And he cried for him. For his situation and maybe the son's death too. So
He was
Kenneth
always
died,
taught
I'm
to
assuming,
live for his
right?
own good was Cid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod if ever he should fall.
Aww.
But I couldn't even do that.
Oh, come on. Man died to a fucking weird, fucking futuristic being. It's not your
Just the
fault.
ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This This is Cid's handwriting.
Hmm?
Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
Aww.
This note.
Bro, you're gonna make him cry.
Cid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
Alright, hello guys. We actually had an OBS error, or not an OBS error, actually my computer as a whole just froze, actually. All that happened was, by the time the stream froze, is Otto, I don't know if it said, so I'm going to recap everything. Clive found a note to Cid from Otto, saying the place couldn't run without him, he loves him, and then Otto started crying a little bit and was like, "Oh, it wasn't me that kept everyone or this place afloat. It was everybody together." And then he said, Otto said he wanted Clive to keep the goblet, which you see here, which Cid would drink out of all the time, and he would keep the letter as a remembrance of Cid. It says Cid's goblet. According to Otto, Cid never once washed a goblet, despite using it every day for both wine and small beer. I won't have it said I'm a poor host. And then some materials and all that, and we're good to go. So now we'll just go ahead and finish up the Lady Charon stuff, and then we'll be done for today. I was already just gonna call it quits here anyways, so I mean, it was unfortunate that my computer crashed and froze up, but I mean, there's nothing I can really do about it.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
Alright, so we're gonna tell him about the bone thing, I think. Lady Charon about it.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
Awesome. Elder Antelope Femur. Short of slaying a behemoth or a coral, a bison, a minotaur, or an adamantoise. Oh, it's a tortoise, but it has adamantite shell. One would be pressure to find a larger leg bone. If this doesn't satisfy Torgal's ancestral hunger, chances are nothing will.
You can, eh? I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
I guess we were just on our way to see him.
Is it business?
A bone to
pleasure?
pick.
I don't know many fleshes who deal in cuts that size. But that doesn't mean I don't know. Ta-ra then.
Alright, so this is the last one.
The nobleman who visited.
Alright, here we go.
Ah, Clive, were you able to locate your quarry?
Yes, we were.
Indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Nice.
But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents.
Oh,
Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
I do.
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see,
Alright.
the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone.
Ah, but he
While
serves
the powers
us.
attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one eikon's power.
Ah,
Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, He has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword.
That makes sense.
I can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still.
Really?
We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh.
So Torgal's gonna keep getting stronger.
He's a friend.
A bone to pick. Alright, just give me 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and do some stuff here. 1 second. Basically all the stuff I do like before streams and stuff, I'm trying to just do it very quickly. Just so that I can like get everything out there. It's Final Fantasy 16. But yeah, no, I had like a weird, like my thing just like crashed completely on my computer and I was like very like concerned. I was like, yo, what the heck? And I had to like force shut off my computer using the power button. And obviously I don't like doing that, but there was no other way to do anything. It was completely frozen. I tried the controlled alt tabbing, that didn't work either. Caval's Fang. Even a legendary king surrounded by realm's toughest or greatest knights and blessed by the very heavens would have found himself hard-pressed to unite the warring tribes of ancient Valistea. Fortunately, he had the help of his fine and trusty hound Caval. Ah. Slightly increases Torgal's attack potency. Cool, it's an accessory for us. And then just Sharp Fangs. So basically, he's like a product of more than just Shiva, like being a dominant and stuff like that. It's everybody. And then as we take in more dominant or icons, it actually grows in power. So we'll go ahead. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at the chalice in our room. Cid's chalice. After we look at Cid's chalice, we're going to go ahead and... after we look at Cid's chalice, we're going to go ahead and go to the Whispers. And then we'll end off at the very beginning of the next place we're going to be going into. Cid's Goblet. Miraculously undamaged in the attack of the old hideaway, Otto held on to a featureless clay cup to remind him of his lost friend. Before giving it to Clive, knowing that Cid would have wanted the proud bearer of his legacy to have it. Alright, then we're going to go to the Whisper Girl, Desiree, collect our most recent renown bounty. And then finally, like I said, we'll just end the session after that. This stream is just the wrap-up of everything that we were doing. So it's literally like 10 minutes long, but you know, it is what it is.
Find a way into Drake's Tail.
Alright. We have been streaming for about 4 hours today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us throughout today. I do appreciate it, and putting up with this, you know, this fucking freeze that happened with our computer, but it is what it is, you know, can't stop everything. A light from the heavens. The goddess Grieger teaches us to walk with the wretched and act of greater good. If we were to accept the truth, then one could not rightly call he who follows his path an outlaw. A humble servant gave us a high cleric's medallion. Probably gives us, like, more healing then? Like, I think we had one like that gave, like, plus 20%. Maybe this one gives, like, plus 40 or something? Let's see. Increases potions by plus 25%. Ah.
I have more for ya.
Alright, and that is it. We're going to go ahead and end the session here. Again, guys, if you guys did enjoy, please go ahead and hit the stream. If not, the VODs that you're watching with a like, I would greatly appreciate it, and it will help the channel a lot. And if you guys are not subscribed, make sure to go ahead and do so. It looks like we're going to have a side quest right here, which shouldn't be too bad. And we'll just go ahead and... oh, this is where we needed to go. Look, see? This place was cut off, but not anymore. It's still in Dalmekia. Got it. Okay, okay. And the Steps of the Forgotten. And then we'll see what we can do next time tomorrow. Again, thank you guys so much for joining, and I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.